Welcome to Phantom Reacts, where I react to your favorite content. Today we got Batman vs. 20 Gotham Criminals.
I'm Batman, and today I'm surrounded by 20 of Gotham's worst criminals.
Okay.
People love to say Gotham is too far gone. They're wrong. My first claim is that Gotham isn't beyond saving. If we fight back, if we bring real justice, this city can heal.
Nice, nice. Okay, so these are his villains.
The city can heal if we fight back? I was the one
Two-Face.
fighting back. I was the best Gotham had to offer. And what did the city do? It didn't heal me. It burned
This city broke you, Harvey, and that's a tragedy, I understand.
Man, the Joker
Gotham
broke
hurt me
you.
too. The difference, Harvey,
You were
is
too
the
weak.
choice.
You surrendered to the
There is no choice.
All
in
over
Gotham.
Rachel.
It's all luck.
One of the worst
You think you
superhero
forged your
girlfriends
will?
ever.
You were chosen, same as me. We are just two random outcomes of the same toss.
You're right, Harvey. Luck's impartial, but impartial isn't justice. Justice isn't blind to who we are or what we've done.
Justice can be twisted. It always ends up serving one side.
Your coin doesn't care if a man.
I like this Jubilee format with like
Luck doesn't
superhero
play
versus
favorites.
supervillain. Like,
With
that's
chance,
creative.
Half the criminals get what they deserve. Half the wealth finds its way back to the people. Maybe half the system.
Recent data
stays
shows
corrupt,
Gotham's police corruptions
but at
are
least it's
split
honest about
50-50.
and that's still better than your justice ever did.
Half
Stop
are criminals.
pretending you care about this city. You're not fighting for fairness. You're taking revenge.
That is true, and we seen
You
in
failed to fix
the
crime,
Batman
so you
that there were
decided to
corrupt
punish
cops
it
on the
instead.
police
I didn't
force.
choose. It was luck.
You know.
It was fate.
You think that leaving everything to luck takes away the guilt. That if the coin decides,
That does help
you
take
don't
away
have
the
to.
justice.
But that's the lie, Harvey. You can't escape choice. Even when you flip your coin, you're choosing to do it. The same way
That's
we can't
true.
escape luck. We can't escape choice.
You're literally putting
My
people's
second
lives
claim
in a
is this.
50-50 outcome.
Justice doesn't need killing.
Based
I've
off
seen
of
what
your
revenge
flip.
looks
I mean,
like
that's
from
not
both
fair.
sides, and it never heals. If we answer murder with murder, we become the very thing we fight.
True.
You killed a killer, you're no better than them.
This
you
Red
ever get
Hood.
tired of that line? Or do you just record it once and play it back every time someone dies because you didn't pull the trigger? If I got $1 every time that happened, I'd be richer than you, Bruce.
You think ending a life makes
Wow.
the world cleaner?
I think this is
You think it
Jason
erases
Todd.
what they've done?
No, it just
he was
stops
one of
them
the
from doing
Robins.
it again.
You kill one murderer, and tomorrow there's another, maybe worse.
I didn't know
I've
he
seen
didn't
where
kill.
that road
I didn't know he
goes.
killed people though.
You start thinking every death you cause balances some imaginary scale. That's not justice, Jason. That's delusion.
You know what's funny, Bats?
Yeah, it is
You
Jason.
call it your one rule, the sacred line you won't cross. But that rule, it breaks itself.
What you mean?
Every time you drag some psycho back to Arkham just so he can escape
Statistics
again,
prove that eliminating
someone else
criminals
ends up in
does,
a
in
body
fact,
bag.
reduce future killings.
You don't pull the triggers.
I mean,
but
obviously
the gun
it
still
does,
goes off,
but
and you just stand there
that's not
pretending your
justification
hands
just to
are
kill
clean
every criminal
while Gotham
just because they're,
bleeds for your
you know,
morality.
Ends the problem
breaking
before
the
you
law.
ever have to understand it. It's a shortcut that pretends to be justice, but it's not. You're not doing this to save people, Jason.
you don't play judge,
doing it
jury,
because it's easy.
executioner.
And it
You know.
works. You keep swinging that stick, hoping they'll learn their lesson.
I like how they throwing the
I give 'em a
statistic to the
bullet
side
to
though.
make sure they don't
A little
forget.
fact check.
You talk about hard choices, but I live them. Don't ever think I'm softer than you. I'm harder
Largely
than you'll
true,
ever
Red
be.
Hood's proven harder
So
to
stop
break
dancing around
than
it.
Batman himself.
You keep saying killing
A
begins
crowbar
killing
made a compelling
time.
counter argument. Facts.
Prove it.
Yeah,
Tell
I'm
me
pretty
this.
sure he was.
If
I
you
thought
had
he was killed by the
absolute
Joker,
certainty,
but
a bullet,
maybe
one
not.
man, and every murder in Gotham stopped forever.
I don't know if he came back to
Would you
life
wouldn't?
or if Batman just
Because
thought
this
he was
isn't a
dead.
math
But
problem you solve with one act. It's a question of what we teach a city about
I don't remember him
itself.
breaking
Kill one
necessarily.
man,
Now his
even with a
philosophy
guarantee,
changed.
and
Philosophers
you've
agree,
written a law
refusing
into
to
the
stop all
world.
murder by killing one
Someone
guy
may
because of
die,
whatever he's
so the rest
saying
may
right now
live.
is, quote, the
Who
stupidest
gets
I've ever
to
heard.
decide That's justified. Who watches the watchers when the scale tips in the other direction?
That's funny.
My third claim is that Gotham's greatest battle isn't fought in its streets. It's fought in its mind. People
Ugh,
here are
deep.
ruled by fear. It poisons every thought, every choice. They need a symbol strong enough to make fear itself afraid.
Oh, they got a scarecrow?
That's
Oh no, Riddler.
No, Batman. Gotham isn't ruled by fear. It's ruled by stupidity. Fear is just
Experts
the symptom.
confirm
The
Gotham's
real
stupidity
disease is
rate
ignorance.
drops 60% every time the
The
Riddler
city
gets
doesn't
arrested,
rot because people are scared.
which happens after
It
every
rots
single
because
riddle.
they don't think.
People can learn. Given the chance,
I think
they
that's
rise
false.
above the chaos.
Really?
So Batman's the only one
We've
even
spent
solving
years
these,
watching them set their own houses on fire
Riddler
just to keep
puzzles.
warm.
The
And you
police
still
have
think
no
they'll
idea.
Rise above.
So I wouldn't say they're getting any smarter.
Gotham isn't a city of victims. It's a city of fools who've earned their place in the dirt.
You sound like the very corruption you claim to despise.
Facts.
Intelligence doesn't give you the right to stand above people.
And yet
True.
here you are, a genius billionaire who literally stands above the city every night. Don't pretend you're not part of the hierarchy, Bruce.
Oh, that's true.
You inherited the top floor and then built yourself a taller one.
I use what I have to protect those who don't.
You protect
That's
them
true.
from what? Their own bad decisions? You
More
keep
than that,
saving
your
people
bad
from
decisions.
Consequences they earned. My riddles test them.
No consequences you earn.
They
The Riddler
separate
claims
those
his
who
puzzles
think.
separate the geniuses from the
from those
fools.
who
Data
just
shows that the
react.
answering gun, death, or explosion
You
gets you
patch leaks in a
80%
sinking ship and
of the
call
way
it
to genius.
heroism. But you never ask why the ship keeps sinking.
I mean,
I'll tell you why.
I think that's more of
Because
like
the
a
passengers
Darwin's
can't
rule,
stop drilling
type of
holes.
thing.
You think
You
intelligence
know,
is an
the
excuse to
intelligence
stop caring.
rise,
You
the
think Gotham's chaos
the
comes from lack of
downfall,
intellect.
survival
It
of the
doesn't.
fittest.
It comes from greed,
But-
desperation, power.
I mean, that's
all
not
the
really
same vices you drown in.
a
And
good,
all of
fair
them
thing to put
require
on all people.
stupidity to survive.
Just because you're
You're
weak
forgetting that
doesn't mean you
empathy
should
is
die
Intelligence too, the ability to understand beyond yourself.
weak or
Empathy
not
is
intelligent.
the mind's worst distraction.
You mistake cynicism for insight. Gotham isn't stupid. It's lost, and lost things can be found. There is nothing this city needs more than a symbol.
Batman
And I
claims
am
Gotham
that
citizens need a
Not
symbol.
because I'm
However,
smarter or richer or
socioeconomic
stronger,
data
but because
suggests
I
that
stand
they
for something
primarily
every
need
broken mind
are
in this
stable
city
employment,
still
affordable
remembers
housing, and
how
access to
feel.
basic welfare or healthcare.
Then riddle me this, Batman.
I agree. That would stop a lot of the crime that goes on in the
Why
city,
does
sure.
it need a detective
When
to
there's a
keep
lack
looking?
of resources, then people find
Because Gotham
ways to get those
doesn't
resources,
think.
even
I'll
if
keep
it's,
fighting until
quick,
it does.
The problem with you, Batman,
Maybe illegal.
is that you want to save people who don't
Penguin.
want to be saved. Gotham's not a city of criminals. It's a city of survivors.
They got his nose looking crazy.
Everyone down here's just doing what they have to. What you call crime is actually ambition. They don't want your justice. They want a chance to crawl out of the mud in the only way they know how.
I've seen enough of this city to know people aren't born.
He even let him finish. He
It's
like,
the
you
way
talking
the
like a
world
true
is
gangster,
twisted.
bro. Let me
But deep down,
get my point in.
they still remember what's right. I've seen that spark. I know these
You
people.
know nothing about these people. You, a billionaire with a guilty conscience.
Facts.
You were born above the gutter.
I know
crawled
more than you
through
think. The people want something greater than comfort. They want order.
So these people know that he's
For a
Bruce
city
Wayne.
like Gotham, the only kind of order these animals understand is what you would call
Reports show that
organized
Gotham's organized crime
crime.
employs more
Which, in
residents than the
case
city
you
government.
haven't noticed,
Interesting.
is
It's one of the few
exactly what
sectors
I'm
with
trying
full
to do.
job security
Poisons
through the
Gotham
exit
more than
process.
The empire you're trying to build.
And yet
It
that
is interesting
same
they provide more
poison
jobs, and that's what I was
feeds
saying.
more
Like,
families than your
people that
government
want
ever
money,
did.
they
My
might be more
kind of
easily to go to
business gives
these
people
illegal means when,
purpose,
good
power,
jobs aren't available.
Pay. I've done more for this city's poor than your justice ever could.
Interesting.
My way may be dirty, but at least it plays by the rules of nature. And that's exactly what Gotham.
I haven't seen the Penguin show,
Underworld is
but
the
he
worst
was fired
place
in the
Gotham,
Batman.
Ruled by the worst people this city can breed.
Maybe if you weren't such a pain in the ass and let me
Mr.
run
Cowpaw's
that
absence from
underworld,
Gotham's
it'd be
criminal
better
hierarchy
for
is not
everyone.
primarily due to
You
Batman's
running the
interference.
underworld would be like asking the fire to guard the matches.
At least I'd give the people what they truly want. The freedom to fight, to take, to earn. You're the one trying to shove your code down their throats.
My fourth claim is that chaos
He's mad
isn't
now.
the truth of Gotham. Order is. Even after all the
Without
madness,
rules,
all
without
the
purpose,
destruction,
this
there's
city
still
isn't free,
structure
it's
worth
lost.
defending. Without rules, without purpose, this city isn't free.
I don't know about
Order,
purpose,
order,
but
that's
rules.
all you you ever talk about?
Joker.
People in rules because
Yes,
you're
sir.
terrified of what happens without them. You don't want order, Bats. You want control.
Control keeps people safe.
Safe. No one's safe.
He said control
You think
before
you
he
can
even
build a cage
before he
big
even
enough to keep
finished
the
saying
world
C.
from cracking?
Like
You're not saving Gotham.
that's how
You're
much
delaying
they
the
know each other.
punchline.
He already knows what they're gonna say.
Everyone's one bad
Studies
day
suggest
away
that if
from
one bad day
realizing
were
the
truly
joke.
all it took to
None
create
of
another
this
Joker,
makes
think I don't
sense.
see
Gotham would be
You think I
98%
don't know
super
how
villains.
absurd this all is?
Right, so
I
he said
do.
so they're
I know
saying
none
that
of it
Joker's
makes
wrong.
sense, but that's
Hey, it worked on
exactly
Harvey
the
Dent
fun.
though.
Because if
You
the
know.
world refuses to make sense, then I'll force it to.
Force
I'll give it meaning.
That's your plan? You can't bully the world into behaving. You can't scare chaos into order. You build your little systems, your rules, your symbols.
You're kinda
but the
doing the
moment
same
you
thing, though,
blink,
Joker.
It all falls apart because people want it to. They're not built for balance.
They're just two
They're
sides of the
built
same
to
coin, really.
break. It takes is one bad day, and they remember what they really are. You keep trying to save them from that truth, but deep down, you know it. They're all me, waiting for their turn.
You can play the nihilist all you want, but that's not why you do it. You don't spread chaos because you believe in it. You do it because it serves you. Because as long as the world burns, you get to pretend the fire means something. You don't want to prove that everyone's like you. You just want to drag them down far enough that you can
I
stop
don't
feeling
use
alone.
chaos. I belong to it. The world isn't built on
Ooh.
order.
Tell 'em.
Order's just a trick we tell ourselves to sleep at night.
Ooh.
You fight chaos because you're terrified of it. Because deep down, you know it's stronger than you are. But me, I stopped being afraid a long time
Except the
ago.
IRS, the clown prince of crime, once refused to
No
rob Gotham's
control,
tax office, saying,
no
"I'm not crazy
illusion
enough
of
to mess with
safety.
those guys. Even chaos has
Just
limits,
the
apparently."
truth, raw and honest. You call it madness. I call it
Chaos
freedom.
doesn't build. It only burns.
But burning
Bro,
is
he not worried
building.
about the
You just
IRS,
haven't
bro.
accepted it yet. You still think you can draw
He
lines
worrying
in
about
the
evading
fire
Batman
and make it
and the
behave.
police, not
But one
IRS.
day, you'll see what I see. That the flames don't destroy the city. They reveal it. You and I just handle the truth differently. I've already accepted it. You're still fighting it. But you will, eventually.
Eventually, you'll see, he
Maybe
said
you're
back
right,
in
John.
1939,
Maybe one
85
day
years
I'll see
later,
what you
Batman
see.
still hasn't
But if
seen.
that day ever
But
comes,
DC sure has the
Gotham
profits.
will be lost.
Well,
Until then,
you
I'll
know,
keep fighting
there
the
is some
fire.
plot armor
Not because
going
I think
on,
I can
and, you know,
stop
they
it,
always gonna make
but
sure the
because someone
superhero
has to
wins,
stand in
so,
the smoke and remind this
you know.
city
Batman is goated, though.